Hello, fourth graders. There is a chance we haven't met yet. My name is Miss Lacroix, and I am Miss Rin's substitute for the end of the school year. She just had her baby, so she's at home taking care of him. So I'm going to be taking over your bullying lessons and any other counseling lessons that you have for the rest of the school year. Today is our third lesson of 3 on bullying. So this is your last bullying lesson for the year, but of course we'll revisit again next year. Today we're going to learn about the third R, which is refuse. So that means refusing to be a part of the bullying process and refusing to let bullying happen without taking action. Just to review, the first R was recognize. You learned about how to recognize bullying and what it looks like. The second R was report. So you learned about how to talk to an adult if you're seeing bullying happen and what that looks like. So let's get started. So the internet is awesome. We all know this. We've been using it very much recently, and I'm sure you all use it on your own time. There are places where you can post pictures, like on Instagram and Snapchat. You can also make and watch videos from people all over the world, like on TikTok. You can even make music and share it, like on Musical.ly. And the internet is also a place where you can play games and play with people online, like with Among Us. And we've been, of course, using it to learn lately, like on Google Meets and in Schoology. And of course, there's good old Google, where you can get information on literally anything at any time. And on the internet, you can even be a part of big organizations and communities fighting for bigger causes. So I know it's hard to kind of imagine when you're on the internet, like what this would be like, what these kind of relationships would be like in person. And when we are thinking about how we're interacting online, it's always a good idea to think about, is this something that I would do in real life? Like, would I just leave my front door wide open? Would I hang personal pictures of myself for everyone to see? Would I tell an older person where I live? Would I speak to someone you've never met like they're your best friend? Would you let a stranger take a copy of all of your personal photos and let them, do what they want with them? Would you just let anybody look through your personal things? Chances are you probably said no to all of these. So maybe it's a good idea to think about the things you're doing online, like here. So being safe online. I'm sure you've heard these things before from your parents and teachers, but it's just a message that's really, really important. When you're posting something online, it's a good idea to think that, this is something that anybody can see, and it's permanent. It's not easily erased, and people can find it at any time. Excuse the school bell. So when you do have an online account, like on social media, it's important to check your privacy settings. On most platforms, you can easily change these and make your profile private and your information private. And that way it's not getting into a stranger's hand. Also don't want to post pictures with other people without their parents' consent. It's just kind of a general good idea. It's also a good idea to share your passwords with your parents, just in case something happens and they need to step in, but nobody else. Those should be private passwords and information. And you don't want to enter any online contests or, games without your parents' permission. It's just not a good idea. So today we're going to talk about cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is just as important as actual, like in-person bullying. It's just as common, and it should be taken just as seriously. So cyberbullying is when someone is using technology or social media to bully someone. And like I said, it's just as bad as bullying in person. So what does it look like? How can you see it when you're online? It is when somebody sends mean or hurtful or threatening messages to somebody, posting mean or bad images of another person, posting private or sensitive information in order to hurt someone else, or pretending to be someone else online. So when we're talking about refusing, our third R, and when it comes to cyberbullying, Some of the great things you can do to refuse and stop online bullying is, not being pressured into post anything that you would think is inappropriate. A good rule of thumb is if you wouldn't say it in person, you probably shouldn't say it online. And just remember that once you hit send or enter, it's going to be there forever and it's going to be hard to delete. So make sure you know what you're going to write online. And you can almost always block a cyberbully if someone is being mean to you online. And of course, if you're worried or you think something's going on, you should tell a parent or a guardian or an adult that you live with. You can tell a teacher or me, your school counselor, or Principal Hodges. And a lot of social media sites now have a report button where, if you see something that looks like bullying, you can always hit report. And that way the company knows that that user is doing something that they shouldn't be. So, like every week, we're going to watch this quick video. I will have a posting on Schoology that I'd like you to comment on. That will be your assignment for this lesson. So you need to watch this video to make sure you know how to answer that question. So let's watch this together.
Hello? Hey, Riley, did you get the page I sent you? Wow, this is awful. What did Simone do to deserve this? I don't know. Someone's got it out for her. Maybe it's because she's so awesome at karate. Right, I'm always hearing about all the tournaments she wins. Oh gosh, you know what? What? I know who started this. Who? Nikki. Nikki? Why? Well, remember how they announced at the assembly that Simone had just won the state karate championship? Yeah, blew everyone away. I know. Nikki was totally impressed, and yesterday she invited Simone to her party.
Here you are, Simone. Oh, hi, Nikki. I'm having a party this Saturday, and you're invited. What time? 3 o'clock. Oh, sorry. I have karate. Well, she's stuck up.
Uh-oh. You don't say no to Nikki. You can never have something better to do than the party that Nikki's having. Exactly. She's getting back at her. Well, it's awful. I'm going to write on it. Ling, no, you'll just make it worse. No, I won't. Watch.
Did you see that page about Simone? Simone is so stuck up. Oh, she actually got up.
Totally deserved it. I mean, she didn't even come to my party. I know, and she's not that good at karate either. Oh my gosh. Hey, Nikki? Did you put up that mean site about me? Who, me? What? I don't know what you mean. Fine. Just forget it. She totally believed it. Come on. I can't believe Nikki just denied it to Simone's face. I know she did it.
But what's there to do? Now these lies about Simone are going to keep going on and on. This just isn't right.
Let's talk to Mr. Mendoza after class. Maybe he can help. Mr. Mendoza, we need your help with something.
Sure, what is it?
Check out this website. I don't know what to do about this. I like Simone and she hasn't done anything wrong. I'm sure I know who started this, but she denies it. So, how do you stop this?
First of all, thank you both for reporting this. This is bullying. Remember we talked about how bullying can happen face-to-face or over the internet?
Yeah, it's totally cowardly too, because anyone can say mean things and hide out behind the internet.
Exactly. In our school, all bullying must be reported to our principal, whether it's online or in person. Then she will need to do an investigation to get to the bottom of this. In the meantime, I'll check in with Simone and make sure she's okay. And then we're going to have a class discussion on how bystanders can help stop this kind of thing from happening.
Bystanders?
Yes, like you, people who see or know about the bullying. They can either join in and be part of the problem, or they can say or do something to help. I'm proud of both of you. You did the right thing.
Thanks for watching that with me. Make sure to check the posting here for what I'm asking you to submit your answer for, and I'll see you next time.